Once again, the streets of our country were taken over today by people who don't belong here.
But when the immigrants come, they come with a culture of criminality. It's out of control.
They put a strain on our Social Security, our education, our health care.
This is the book of Lamentations, chapter 5 and verse 1. Remember, O Lord, what has come upon us. Consider and behold our reproach.
Our aim in showing you all this is to put us in remembrance as a people, right? If you are in fact an Israelite, so-called black, Hispanic, native, right? Or like Isaiah 11:11, scattered and you fit these curses as a people, all right? It says we need our people to remember what has come upon us and consider and behold our reproach. Now, reproach has a lot of things, but specifically with this topic, what's our reproach? Read the next verse.
Our inheritance is turned to strangers.
Like you brought out earlier, Cap, you have to remember that what's known as the United States and this side of the world was our inheritance. It was given to the 12 tribes from the Lord, from God. This was our inheritance. So what are we showing people about our inheritance? Come on.
Our inheritance is turned to strangers.
Our inheritance is turned to strangers. We are identifying who the Israelites are, who the strangers are, and what has happened to our inheritance. Come on.
Our houses to aliens.
Yes, so going back to your Romans 13, by us turning against God, God has turned our inheritance to strangers and our houses to aliens. Because why? They call us the illegal aliens. They tell us to go back home. We are coming back home when we come back over here.
Hey, now that we got that cleared up, if there was anybody that was an illegal alien, it was the Europeans that came to our land and took it over.
Right.
So let's go far back to who the real illegal aliens are, because we just stated, according to the scriptures, that the Most High God gave us our land. And because of our disobedience to the Lord, he allowed you heathens, okay, to go ahead and take over our land.
Thousands upon thousands of Puerto Ricans were actually recruited to come work here in the United States.
The feeling was we could very easily overthrow this progressive government and make it a lot easier for the United Fruit Company and other American businesses to operate in Central America.
From the very beginning, the West depended for its labor on Mexicans.
Are you a communist? Wait for the history. The history will say what we are.
I had never seen anything like El Salvador. I was more frightened there than Vietnam. What was going on there was the slaughter of the innocents.
When you finance and train a gang of uniformed butchers and they begin wholesale killing, the people don't emigrate. They flee.
The instability that we have contributed to creates the kind of chaos and disarray that leads to more immigration.
I believe in the idea of amnesty for those who have put down roots, even though they may have entered illegally.
Everything that democracy was designed to do was to get us to forget and leave behind our true heritage. That true godlike, us being above all nations mentality that we should have to be a successful people. So you cannot say that integrating into a system that was designed to have you in derision is the answer to all our ills, to all our curses, to all our demise. It is not. There is nothing revolutionary about that, and this is why they mock us. This is why they have us in derision. So first and foremost, you got to understand that as we read that stuff, all right, and as we watch this stuff in that documentary, democracy, politics was designed as a tool to keep us away from our true nationality, to keep us away from the blessings and acceptance of the Most High God.
Lego.
Israel is back.
We back.
Israel is back.
We
got
back.
The nations running scared because Israel is back. All eyes on us because we keeping them laws. When the Lord return, Babylon will fall. Precepts solid. We got them on lock. God's chosen people with Christ as our rock. Israel is back.
We back.
Israel is back.
We back.
You heathen, get ready for our whip to crack.
Damn.